very fortunate to work here and do what we do because we know exactly who our customer is, and that's a veteran.
We can work in healthcare in many places that don't involve care for veterans, but we have a special duty here.
We have occupational therapy, chiropractic care, one-stop shopping, which I think a lot of people who take the time to come into the VA really appreciate.
The quality of the care I find here at the VA is outstanding. It's almost like it's a secret, and I want to tell everybody about it.
People couldn't have treated me any better if they tried. They were wonderful, they were very knowledgeable, very professional, and yet they really showed that they cared.
Many of the people who are providing the care are vets themselves, so they can identify with what a veteran might be going through or what they may need. And that's what I would let people know.
WM News is working with WXXI and the Veterans Administration to make sure veterans get the benefits and services that they have earned. We're hosting a phone bank all day. It runs until 6:30 tonight. It's over at WXXI. We know many families have questions about veterans benefits. Let's bring in Michael Otis with Media One Communications over at the phone bank. How are things this morning, Michael?
They seem to be going pretty well, and thank you to the folks at WAM 13 and also here at XXI for helping us out on this event.
Yeah, Michael.
Phones are ringing.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear the phones are ringing, and I know whenever we bring up this issue, whether it's veteran services with the VA, what veterans are entitled to when they come home, whether they've just served or served years ago, there are a lot of questions. What are some of the questions you're hearing this morning?
Well, a lot of the people don't know they're even eligible for VA health care, and some of the misunderstandings are that I was never in combat or I was never injured while I was in the military, and those don't really, I mean, they do pertain, but that's not the only reason. If you served in the military, you may be eligible for VA health care.
In case you're just joining us, 13 WAM is partnering today with the VA to make sure local vets returning from service receive the health care they're entitled to receive. 13 WAM's Edward Moody is live now from a phone bank where you can sign up for the free service. Edward, it seems really busy there.
It is busy, Jenny. I said, you know, at the top of the 5, we really saw the power of television when we put that number on the screen and the phones just started ringing, folks. All these folks are busy. The phones keep ringing. If you call in and you get a busy signal or it's ringing and ringing and ringing, don't hang up. Just keep going. Look, here's a myth about VA healthcare. A lot of people think to be eligible, you have to have been in combat, even injured in combat. You only need to have served in the military, the reserve, the National Guard, and been honorably discharged. That's all you need to be to meet the requirements. So call the number and look. It is not the VA that you used to know about. We talked to the director of the medical center earlier about that.
VA has transformed itself into a state-of-the-art healthcare system. It measures itself with over 200 clinical performance measures, and we're always ratcheting the performance up. We attract some of the best physicians in the area.
So young vets and older, call 454-6300 or 800-295-9994. We had a guy who called today. He was a veteran of World War II. This is the first time he ever had even looked into it. He signed up today. Keep those calls coming in.